Well, that was a little hairy.
A little bit.
But it all worked out. We knew this was a risk.
Yeah. I got some flowers. Pretty potatoes.
Good old forestry roads.
Just gotta go slow, don't you?
I've already told Carrie not to call the cops if she hears somebody pulling in late at night. It's just us, so.
Yeah.
So we just left Jefferson County Lake. It's Friday morning. We dumped our tanks. We're full on water. And I hate weekends right now because everybody is RVing. It's really hard to find spots. So we're going to do the stupid. We're driving over to Teton National Park to see if we can find a spot either at Lower Teton View, which we love, or possibly Grove On, which is the National Park campground. So, I mean, this is really risky on a Friday. But
So you're saying we might end up trying to find a Walmart?
no, there's no Walmarts in Teton, Yellowstone.
Our backup is gone.
Our backup is, and this is serious,
Okay.
if we can't find a place this afternoon, we're then going to drive through Teton, through Yellowstone.
Yeah.
Back out to West Yellowstone and stay with Russ and Carrie, which they've already said is okay.
Okay. Did they say, did we have to work at the candy shop?
I don't think, as long as we only stay a night or two, we would have to work at the candy
Okay.
shop. But we might have to go buy candy.
I think so, because,
That's the least we could do for Al and Debbie.
That's right.
Because they've been so kind to us,
Yes.
letting us stay already.
So we're doing the stupid. I like that.
Yep. So this is something I would not recommend a normal average RVer to do. But if you like to live on the edge, like we have no reservations about having no reservations. That's always been kind of our
and usually it works.
and usually it works. It's just
especially when we've come out west, but
it's just
been
this
a
is
struggle.
this is the summer of COVID.
Yeah.
And everything is
upside
wacky.
down. Yep.
Yeah. So we'll bring you along, and this could be a very long day of driving. I've already told Carrie not to call the cops if she hears somebody pulling in late at night. It's just us. So
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Let's hope. Well, we are going to the Tetons. Whether we get to stay there or not, that is yet to be
And it is pretty right already.
Looks like we're redoing the road right down to the gravel.
Usually at home, they do one side at a time. Not here.
Might be shorter season, so they just
Yeah, that's true.
dig in.
Yeah, just do it. Wow. I think, oh yeah, Texas and Montana are gonna need a bath.
The dust isn't. It's kind of muddy, actually.
It's mud kicking up on Texas.
Look at this. This is the dip.
Here we go. Go slow. Ooh. This is crazy. What do you think about this road, hon?
Good old forestry roads.
Just gotta go slow, don't you?
So Grove On was full. after we drove all the way back there why they didn't put a sign out.
Yeah, there was 2 places they could have put a sign. We want to go toward the A. So go to the, we got to go over these ruts.
Well, I think I can come.
Do you think it goes around?
Doesn't it?
It might. I think you're right. Holy moly. Just stay maybe right there. This is so dang on ruddy.
So we asked the ranger that was working down below, and he said, come clear up here, and there's a big meadow, and he thought there would be room for us.
And hopefully there is, because if you're seeing what I'm seeing,
the view is gorgeous.
The view is beautiful. And hopefully he's right.
I'm trying to figure out, are we still on the road? I guess so.
It's what it shows on here.
I think I see a tent up here.
This shows us on a road.
Okay.
See, this is what I'm looking at here.
You just have to go very slow. I'm kind of glad we got the lift kit now.
Yes. You're doing great.
There's definitely stuff back here.
It says it's a big open area, so...
If not, there was a site we saw on the way up, which I probably should have taken.
Look at this. This is like tricky driving.
Well, it's pretty full back here.
I know. It's making me nervous. Well, we think we found a spot in the lower Teton view. And the Tetons are back this way. And you can see Patrick is scoping out where to put Tex. We went up to another spot, and they said it was a big open field, which it was, kind of an open area, but it was kind of full, and we didn't want to squish anybody, right?
So which would you rather have? Sitting inside looking out, or your awning looking out?
Either way. How about whatever's easiest? Does that help? No?
Well, not really.
Not really, huh?
Do.
Why don't we do, I guess, the dining area, the booth. Sorry.
Well, that was a little hairy.
A little bit.
But it all worked out. We knew this was a risk.
Yeah. The part we normally go to was full.
Grove On was completely full.
And then the other part here in the, I don't know if it's Teton View, whatever it is, and then
we came
Trigger
higher.
What is this? The Trigger Treating?
Bridger Teton.
Bridger Teton.
Trigger, huh?
Trigger, yeah. The part that we camped before, the ranger had told us.
Somebody's been hanging out with Russ Balberona.
Yeah, that it was pretty packed, and he told us keep going. It's about a mile and a half up the hill, and there's going to be some open kind of area. We went there, and man, was it ready getting in there. But no, it was pretty packed there too. We didn't want to squish people. They were already set up, and then we just came back down and we found this spot.
And I'm okay with this view. Let's see if we can zoom in. We're sitting here looking at some of the Tetons. Not a bad view at all. I angled the trailer. We kind of look out at the trees here. And then even that way, not too bad. So, all for the low price of free. Good morning. Just sitting here in the dinette. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this, but our view, there's the Tetons. This view just never gets old. We absolutely love coming here. One, it's free. 2, it's quiet, it's dark. 3, right there's why. We just love. And now with our dude dinette, we just sit here, have coffee and juice, enjoy the surroundings in the morning. One of the reasons we love it here in the Tetons is you're at over 7,000 feet elevation. So it doesn't get as hot. And so that's why boondocking is not as worrisome, because you know, even if it gets warm out during the day, at night it's going to cool down and there's a good chance you're going to end up turning your furnace on. But you just end up with views like this. And honestly, there's like 4 of us in this little alcove back here. You can see I've got one there. There's one way back up in, and then there's this truck camper that came in. But everybody's spread out. It's not like an RV park where you're piled in on top of each other. So great temperatures, great views, great camping location. And again, it's free. So we've come into Jackson and we're getting the kiddos ready to go in their chariot. If you haven't seen this stroller before, we've got a video on it. I tell you what, it works great when we come into towns, because, you know, they're not thrilled about being around large crowds. Although with COVID, neither are we, but
Yeah.
but the road noise and stuff freaks them out. So they like having us just kind of push them around in the stroller.
And we're lucky they both pretty much fit in there. And they're not in there very long.
No. And you can see Truman, he's already checking it out. We got their chill pad in there, and we're not going to be very long. We're just going to go check out a couple gift shops.
They got treats, they got water.
Yep. It's like the full meal deal. There you go, Baba. What'd you get?
I got some flowers. Sweetie potatoes.
There you go.
Yeah. She wrapped them up, a little bow.
The fisherman. I love coming here to Jackson Hole.
Look at this guy.
Yeah.
I think they're really that tall.
I don't know.
Gotta be nice. Wow. Don't want to come across that.
That was our campsite. The campsite across opened up. And initially somebody pulled in here and we didn't think we could get it. But then they moved on up back behind where it's a little more private for a tent. And normally I'm not big into moving after you're set up. But when your view gets even better, I don't know if this is going to show up here, but we got even more of the mountains that we're going to be able to see from our dinette. So we decided it's only taken us maybe 10 minutes to hitch on real quick, bring it over, reset it up. And then actually this is a little bit nicer because we got this really nice fire pit. You can see I brought some chairs and stuff over to hold it till I could get hitched up. And then put the awning out here. This is all, so somebody will probably go over there though, but most likely they're going to go over. I went on the other side of the fire pit, and again, let me zoom in. Love this. So it was well worth it, and it didn't cost us anything because again, it's free. And before anybody asks, I'm fine. I've had a couple of people comment about me being out of breath. No, I'm not sick. My allergies have been bad, but more importantly, we're at over 7,000 feet altitude. And so that's really a lot of it. And I've been hustling to get this thing moved. So just thought I'd clear that up.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side, our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun.
Good morning, it's Sunday morning. And again, look at that view right from our front porch. And got the bacon going. Haven't cooked breakfast in a couple days, so I thought we'd do some bacon and eggs this morning. Go ahead and pan out here. And I just want to show you how beautiful this is here. And you can see most people have left this morning. Even the people up top are gone. So we'll see if it fills back in being a Sunday. I don't know. But what's great is out here, even when it quote fills up, you're still spaced out. So nice. So, but this is the part, besides being free, it's just this view.
Where are we at now?
We are technically heading into Grand Teton National Park. Even though we've been in it, this is the first gate that you get coming in from the south. So we're headed up to Coulter Bay, which is on, I think, Jackson Lake or Lake Jackson. And then we're going to look around there a little bit. And then we're going to go try to find... there's a barn that's like in a lot of photographs that we've never found, which is south of here. So we're gonna try to find that.
Kind of just do a little exploring.
Yeah.
See if we see any animals. We already saw some
Got
bison.
got my IDs ready, my pass. And,
you're ready to go.
Yeah. I don't know. Somebody's holding up the line.
Always.
I picked the wrong line again. Yes, please. Thank you. Sometimes if you get off the main roads and drive, you find natural beauty like this. So we just followed a road past the Grovon campground and we came out here to Atherton Lake, I guess. There's a campground, there's day use, and you can actually see the Tetons off in the distance right over there. And it's still busy out here, but nothing like back in the park.